Hello, welcome back. It's Fred up in the shack, and I'm making this video on New Year's Day 2022. So belated Happy New Year. And just doing a few things up here. I'll be looking at these new radios from Retivis that they've sent me, these little PMR radios, quite neat, quite surprising. Haven't done the testing on these yet, but so far, very basic radio. Well, you can go inside and you can program them if you want to, but on the face of it, a very basic little PMR radio. And yeah, looking forward to doing some range testing on those in a few days' time. And there's some other stuff as well sent in by Retty Kess. Gets a bit confusing, but some other radios that I'm going to be looking at in the near future. That'll be coming up on the channel. But this one is a CB radio video. Now, what happened here was I was up in the shack looking out for America, looking out for stateside on 27.385 lower sideband. Everyone has been telling me that all of the stateside has been crashing in, and I've been working really hard since Christmas, not had a chance to get on in the afternoon. So on this particular afternoon I was monitoring the 385, and then it got to 4 o'clock, so I dropped down to our little 305 group. Oh sorry, got a little bit distracted there, back again. Yeah, as I was saying, so I jumped down to our 305 radio group for a little bit of local chat, and Robbie was on there, Robbie from Watford, Lima Tango, and he was chatting to Andy, who was a mobile breaker, and it turns out he's come all the way from Warrington, which is sort of, I'll put a map up, but it's kind of up north to the left of our country. I believe it's between Liverpool and Manchester. I've never been there, but it looks quite a nice place. And he was travelling all the way down country, circumnavigating London, close to where I am, and heading towards Southend-on-Sea to make a delivery. Some Yankee candles, would you believe? So we picked him up on the M25, and I'll put the map up on the screen. The bit in red that you're looking at, that's about the distance that we was able to copy him. He was coming in really clear, and yeah, we picked him up on the M25. So I had a little chat to Andy, and it turns out he's a really interesting guy because he helps run his own CB radio group, which I think is absolutely fantastic. It's so great to hear about other little groups that have started up around the country. It's only a small group at the moment. I believe it's just got about 17 or 18 members, which is fine. That's a group. Now, he's on Facebook, so you can go and check him out yourself. It's called the Romeo Whiskey CB and Ham Radio Group. It's a private group on Facebook, so you'd have to join if you want to read the post, and perhaps you could drop him a little message, say hello to him. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. Not to be confused, I did notice that Warrington have got an amateur radio club as well on Facebook, and also Radio Warrington 1332 AM, a proper broadcast radio station. Well, that's more than the London Coding. And I was really fortunate to capture all of this on video. So here it comes now. This is CB radio in upper sideband on the UK. Yeah, okay, using non-standard HF equipment. Yeah, I know, I get that. But here it comes. Thanks for watching the intro. Thanks for tuning in. CB action. Here we go. Cheers, guys.
Some Yankee candles. It's a New Year's party. Cool, blimey. So what are you driving then? Well, I've got a taxi. A Peugeot Expert 2. I'm driving. Mark 2. Well, there's a few bob to be earned there, mate, because that ain't exactly 5 minutes down the road, is it, Rover? Right, well, I know it's a long job this. I started at, left my house just after 11, about 11:15 this morning. And I'm still not there yet. It's 5 to 4. No, they've not stopped. Yeah, understood there, mate. Yeah, well, you got Lima Tango 297, Robbie in Watford, aka Dung Beetle on the key. Roger, so you part of this, the 305 group? Yeah, roger that, mate. Yeah, you're a bit early. They don't normally come on till 4, just after 4. So what we got? What is it, 10-2, something like that. Yeah, so you're a bit early at the moment, but it might be 1 or 2 lads come on later on, fella. And yeah, I mean, if you're going in the south end, there's a load of breakers there as well, mate. Should be able to get you on the 19. Yeah, I'm not bothered. Once I thought, well, I chance it. It's New Year's Eve, maybe that's why nobody's on. Yeah, roger that. Yeah, they don't normally come on till 4 o'clock, but I'll just give a shout out and see if they're about. Yeah, anybody about on the 305, Lima Tango 297 in company.
1664, Fred in the shed.
Fred, there's a bloke there, he's been screaming for you for 60 miles before he got to where he is now, mate. Give him a shout. He's mobile approaching Junction 6. Can't remember his name, but go ahead anyway, Fred.
Yeah, cheers, Robbie. Nice to hear you on the radio. Yeah, the mobile station. 1664 London Coney. Could you come back with your personal, with your name, please? Over.
Roger, Fred, yeah. You've got Romeo Whiskey 3, and they're a radio station set up in a radio group in Warrington. There's 17 of us. I'm Romeo Whiskey 3. I'm from Warrington anyway, and I've heard your videos, watched your videos and online. I thought I'd give you the shout on this 305. I didn't think anybody would be on actually, with it being New Year's Eve, but I thought I'd give a shout out.
Yeah, all copied there. Romeo Whiskey 3. Yeah, well, it is New Year's Eve. It's a bit quiet. I've been listening for some stateside today, but I didn't get any success there. Okay, so do you run the radio group in Warrington, or are you just a member? Over.
Well, to be honest, it was an old radio group back in the 80s when I was on, and that was my call sign. Anyway, we sort of kind of defunct, as most of them did. I just thought I'd set it back up again. So some of the lads who we speak to, like you've got a 305 group, well, we talk on 14 on Legal FM and the 555. So I just thought, well, why not? I may as well set a Facebook group up, set up all the Romeo Whiskies, a closed group, and then if you like, when you come on at 4 o'clock, we can give the nod on Facebook onto the group, and all the members will know. We'll say, yeah, there's a bit of condition coming in, it's working on, 555's open, just things like that. So there's 17 of us now, but basically we're all in Warrington.
Yeah, all copied that. Well, well done on that. Well done. I mean, it's great, isn't it, when you get a group going there, especially if you're doing it on the old Charlie Brown, on the old FM. Well done on your group. That's brilliant, and that's what we want to hear. We want to hear, more people coming on, starting up the little nets. I know it's difficult to keep them going with family and everything else. Oh, that's great. Sorry, did you give me, what's the personal? What is your name there?
Yeah, Fred. Personal name's Andy. Alpha November Delta Yankee. We use 14 because we give up with 19 because all we've got is these them that chat all day in South Manchester and Salford on 19, and these are the language I don't particularly want to hear when I got people in back of a taxi, so we've moved away from that, so we're back on 14, come back to the old roots, and although it's a bit noisy around there now, I don't know what it is with the I don't know, it might be these LED lights and all that. Some of the frequencies are a bit noisier than most, but we're sticking with 14 anyway, and hopefully we can get it going.
Oh, that's great, Andy. Yeah, back on the old 1.4. Back on the old 1.4 back in the day. Well, that's brilliant. That's really encouraging to hear, Andy. That's what I like to hear. This is what we want. We want groups starting up all around the country, and of course, eventually, we can all start sort of linking together, get a few groups. I mean, this happened on the 35 group. That's the FM 35. That was Jake's group in Highgate, North London, of course. He started a group, and now sometimes they come on here and we go on there. Oh, that's brilliant, Andy. That's fantastic. That's really cheered me up. It's really nice to hear that there's activity, especially on FM, around the country, in say Warrington there. So that's brilliant, mate. Well done for that. Over.
Yeah, just it's in the M25 now, Junction 21, so another 50 odd miles to go. Taking some Yankee candles all the way to Southend. From Southport, I don't know, I can't believe there's nobody selling Yankee candles around the southeast area, but this is what I'm doing anyway. Dropping about 9 boxes of Yankee candles and gifts off.
7, yeah. Good afternoon.
297 receiving, Fred. How the devil are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, Robbie. I've been really, really busy at work. It has been crazy since I've been back at Christmas. Not had a chance to get on the radio. Today's my day off, so I thought I'd definitely make a chance. And I heard your wonderful tones, and always nice to hear you on the radio. Nice to hear an old mate, Robbie. Over.
Yeah, thanks for that, Fred. I have been on, but not at the times when you'd expect me to been busy. We've had Australia coming in, and it's been pretty good, but not a lot today, over.
Yeah, all copied, Robbie. Yeah, I was listening today because everyone's been saying that it's been really, really active, and I thought, well, the day that I've got off, and of course the day that I go on, it will be dead, and it was dead. But never mind, I'll persevere. I've got a few days off there. Well, let me just give a little call out, Rob. I know I've just barged in, but let's make sure we're not leaving anyone out. Yeah, this is Charlie Tango 1664, Freddy in the Shed, London Coney, with others on the 305. Any QSKs, any brake stations would like to join us, please go ahead. I knew you'd be there, Phil. Good afternoon, LT 588 1664 coming back to you.
Roger, yeah, Andy's been coming through a nice 5 at 9 to me, mobile on the M25, which is good, and yeah, as you say, the band's been very flat today and yesterday as far as North America is concerned. Back to you.
Yeah, cheers there, Phil. Yeah, I was waiting for the Division 2 there to come in. I'm going to definitely get it. Well, okay, because Andy's moving, of course, M25. Well, as good as it'll ever move up there. So do you want to go across to him, Phil, and give him a shout?
Good afternoon, Andy. Romeo Whiskey 3. You're picking up Lima Tango 588 in Bushy, Hertfordshire. Back to you.
Lima Tango 588. Roger. Yeah, Romeo Whiskey 3, and got you loud and proud. Got everyone loud and proud, really. You all got your setups. Bob on down here. Really good quick QSOs off every one of you. All nice and loud. Working conditions this end, I'm on an ICOM 703 and 304,000. Roger.
Roger all that. Yeah, I'm just using a standard 9900 with a normal half wave. And yeah, if ever you're passing around about this time of day, there'll be some of us around if you want to have a quick QSO. Back to you.
Well, I think it's a one-off. Often I get down south because I'm from Warrington. So, like I say, the job that I've had to do was a call this morning, pick up some Yankee candles from Southport, which is another 50 miles. Fred, I've just got to go, mate. I've got visitors.
Okay, Robbie, you take care. If I don't catch you again, Happy New Year to you and the good lady and the family, Robbie, over.
Yeah, thanks for that. Same to you and yours, mate. Yeah, everybody else out on the frequency and all shortwave listeners, Lima Tango 297. Happy New Year, 73s. Catch you later. Shortwave listeners, yeah, Happy New Year, Bobby. All the best to you from Andy, Romeo Whiskey 3 from Warrington.
Yeah, we have listeners. We call them shortwave listeners because they never really interact with us on the radio, Andy. Well, they're always there. They're always listening. I'll give another shout out. It is a little bit quiet. It is to say New Year's Eve, so I expect people are getting ready to go out and things like that. But yeah, this is Charlie Tango 1664, Fred in the Shed, London Coney. Any brake stations, any QSK stations, please QRZ. Good afternoon, Mr. John there in Harlow, and how are you? Over.
Oh, not so bad. Just chilling out now, basically.
Oh, that's good to hear, John. Well, not much of a signal from you, I'm afraid, today, John. It's probably not one of the best days. About a signal 1 from you at the best shout, but I hope I'm getting across to you. I'm burning a little bit at this end.
Yeah, you're making the trip fine, Fred. Just the numbers.
Oh, that's good there. Well, we have got a mobile station on the M25 there, John. I don't know if he's receiving. I'll try and get you across. Yeah, Andy, Romeo Whiskey 3. Are you taking John there? He's in Harlow, over.
Yeah, again, John, good. Well, it's Junction 22 and the M25, and he's as loud as all of you. It's quite level there. There's not much in the way of me. I would say it's not very hilly. It's quite flat, so I'm getting you all good. I can't see the poundage because it's above my head in like a little cubby hole thing, but you're all radio 5 and strong. I would say you're all 9+.
Yeah, you're doing a good £7 yourself over this way, and I'd say good audio for us, and yeah, you're making a nice trip.
Good audio for? Okay, I'll take it. Okay, well, your radio 5 to me, quality is great. Maybe it's me northern accent you're not getting.
No, I get the accent because my brother-in-law, he lives in Scotland. You know, he's a Scot, and the accent's a little bit difficult for me at times, but we get there in the end.
Good afternoon, 3060, come in.
Good afternoon, Fred. Just listening to you talking to Andy. I picked Andy up quite a long while ago, and I was listening to him. He unfortunately got Eric over in Luton, and between the two of them, they managed to talk all over each other, and it was quite interesting listening. But there you go. I'll see what I can find. Anyway, I'll send them down to you, and good to hear you. Hope Mrs. and everybody's all okay. I've put my antenna up. I've gone up about another 30 foot over.
Oh, nice one, nice one. I think you're giving me about an S3 to S4. I think that's your normal signal. I'm on the Yaesu today, which is a little bit different. But you're coming through reasonably okay. Radio 4 to 5. No problem.
Yeah, Phil, do you copy Nick over? Steve is over.
Good afternoon, Nick. Yes, Phil over in Bushy. Yeah, you are a nice 5 and certainly a good 6. So that's about the best signal I've had from you. Back to you.
Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, I managed to get the antenna about 30 foot over the top of the house, so it's quite high over.
That's something I can only dream on at the moment, yes, and say the audio is nice and clear as well, so yeah, I think that's about as good as it's going to get, and I'm very envious. Back to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Kenworth TS480, a high microphone, and the antenna's about 60-something odd feet.
My missus is just cringing in the background when she hears 60 feet. Oh God, I'll manage it one day anyway. Back to you.
Yeah, no problem, mate. You'll get there eventually. I'll leave you to it. I'm going to disappear now anyway, so I'm going to see if I can find some bits and pieces to send over to Fred, see if I can fill his junk mail up.
Okay, Nick. Cheers for that. Well, if I don't sort of catch you later, have a happy, safe New Year, Nick, and let's have a good 2022. Yeah, Andy, I'm starting to lose you now, which is no surprise, is it? You're just dropping off the old signal scale there. So while I've got you, because I might lose you in next, but I'd like to say thank you ever so much, Andy, for popping in. Been a real pleasure chatting to you, and really nice to hear that you've got your group going up there in Warrington. I've got some video myself. And so don't be surprised if you appear on YouTube, and I'll find your Facebook group, and I'll plug your little net there up in Warrington, so I'll give that a little bit of a kickstart for you. But it's been a real absolute pleasure, Andy. Please drive safe, have a safe journey. I know you've got a long day still ahead of you. Stay safe, and whatever time you finish, Andy, I hope you have a really nice New Year and a good New Year's Day and a nice day off, Andy. Over.
Okay, well, I'm 39 miles off Southend, junction 25 and the M25. I'm still getting it all nice and clear, so but I'll just sit along the side and let you speak local between your friends, and then I'll give you the shout back when I'm heading your way.
Okay, Andy. Yeah, just about got that one there. You're dropping into my noise level. I'll just let the other guys wish you 73s and safe journey. So I'll put it over to Phil 588 from 1664.
Afraid I'm losing him. Perhaps you might relay. He could try.
Okay, Andy, 73s for now. I think I've lost him there, Phil. He was dropping out quite quickly, but isn't that great? What a nice guy there. Romeo Whiskey 3, and also the fact that he's got the little group going in Warrington. That is really, really encouraging to hear. And that's back to you, Phil.
Roger that. And tell me you've got it all on video. Back to you. All the way along. But Fred, I've got a cut loose now then, and so I'll catch you sometime, yeah?
Okay, John. Nice to have you on the 305, John. You take care. Love to you and the missus there and your boy there. And as I say, have a nice, pleasant evening, John. Stay safe, and we'll catch you in the new year. So happy New Year to you, John.
Yeah, happy New Year to yourself there, Fred. And keep the videos going, my friend.
On the